The politics in Nigeria is full of tribalism, dislike. One of the bigger issues why Obi will find it difficult to be a president is because some of the Igbo politicians, they are against Peter Obi. Some of the Igbo politicians, they don't want Obi to be the president of Nigeria. They are one of the biggest challenge Obi faced to be a president of Nigeria. Let's come to the Southwest. How many governors that is working against Bola Ahmed Tinubu in Southwest? None of them. It's only Sheyi Makinde that is saying he want to be a president. Me and you also know Sheyi Makinde is working for the president Bola Ahmed Tinubu. It's not working for any other thing. He's still working for his brother. The reason why you see, even the way Nigeria criticize Bola Ahmed Tinubu, why you see Tinubu still have the mindset, he still have the belief how what it takes to lead Nigeria, is because his people, they are supporting him. His people is the one defending him every day and night. But what does some of these Igbo politicians do? They criticize their own. They work against their own. Kenneth Okonkwo is against Peter Obi. He don't want Peter to be a president. Soludo don't want Peter Obi to be president. David Umahi don't want Peter Obi to be president. You see that? Hope Uzodinma, he don't want to be a president. That is the greed and the selfish interest of the Southeast politicians. Adeleke, that is a party. Hear what he said. He said, I am supporting Bola Ahmed Tinubu because his roots start from here. But he is from Accord. He's supporting his brother. But the Saudi politicians, they don't know the meaning of love and unity politics. They are against Obi.
Soludo went to Ebonyi State to go and campaign against his own brother, against the will of Nigerian masses. That is nonsense. No matter if you like, go to the space. Go to the space and go and campaign for Tinubu. Peter Obi is the choice of the masses. We are suffering in our country. Fix our country. No electricity, no good road, no security over our head. Like, what kind of country are we from? How do you want us to worship? How do you want us to see you as a leader? You see, I made a post saying that Peter Obi is bigger than Soludo. But this is the comment. This is the type of comment I am getting. You see, if we don't stop this mindset, of worshiping title without worshiping the real thing, we will never go anywhere in life. This kind of thing is why we are still downward today. Other people are busy celebrating good job, and we Nigerians, especially we Igbos, are celebrating title. In this century, in this 20th century, why are you still worshiping politicians instead of worship the good thing they have done? You're showing me this title now. What these titles are useless because Anambra is not like Dubai. He promised to make Dubai. When he was in CBN, when he was a CBN governor, he couldn't change Naira. Naira is useless today. Like, I don't know what is wrong with us. Can we stop worshiping? In fact, you see these days, education is good, but trust me, no education without skills. There is no education without skills. Your skills is the most important thing than all this title here. I'm not saying it's not good to go to school, but when you go to school, try to practice what you learn. You don't practice nonsense. You don't go to school and start practicing nonsense and want me to come and worship you. Because all our politicians are failed. If we don't stop this mindset of worshiping your excellency, both person that's supposed to be called excellency and person that's supposed to not called, all of you is excellency, your excellency. Poverty is too bad. And I don't want to be poor in my life. And I don't want you to be poor. And that is why we are shouting so that Nigeria can be a good place for me and you. Because poverty can block people's mind. Nobody is worshiping title these days. What we worship is what have you achieved with your title? What have you achieved? You see. Anyway, Soludo went to Ebony State to go and campaign against his own brother, against the will of Nigerian masses. And you expect us to come and worship you. You expect us to come and congratulate you. You expect us to come and call you Odogu. No, that is nonsense. No matter, if you like, go to the space. Go to the space and go and campaign for Tinubu. Peter Obi is the choice of the masses. Guys, not gonna help us now. On I never tire. We are suffering in our country. Fix our country. No electricity, no good road, no security over our head. Like, what kind of country are we from? How do you want us to worship? How do you want us to see you as a leader?
You are actually betraying your own brother. And when I say this man is actually betraying his own brother, I'm not just talking. Guys, watch this particular video.
Anybody with brain, you think you are talking to fools. You come to people and say, I will do only one term. Anybody, any politician who said that must be sent to a psychiatric home. Because the person must have some mental problem. When the Constitution allows you to stay up to 8 years, you come and tell us, I'm going to spend one term. Tell us where it has ever happened. Who? On a column,
Nigeria politics is an everlasting drama. So, yeah, if Nigerian politics should be put on the TV as a TV show, it's going to have an endless series. Yes, you can see what Soludo is saying about Peter Obi. That which people will come into power and say we just spend 1 year, that Peter Obi is joking. He said the Constitution allows you to spend 8 years. Soludo, I will say something. A man that is an ass licker, we always eat crumbs. So even though Peter Obi does not win the next election, even though he does not emerge as the person that wins the next election, I will keep respecting Peter Obi, because Peter Obi has shown that he is a man. Do you know why I said Peter Obi is a man? Peter Obi could have just said, oh, let me just go and take one ministerial role in the Tinubu administration. Let me just work with them. But what is Peter Obi doing? Peter Obi is telling you that, yes, I am a leader. I want to come and lead my people. I'm not here to come and suck up for someone. It's not through the same Abga Peter Obi became governor of Anambra State. And it's through the same Abga Soludo became the governor of Anambra State. All of a sudden, Soludo is talking about progressive, telling his people that they have to support Asiwaju Tinubu. Hey, my message to Professor Soludo is this: a man that keeps licking ass will never be meaningful to that his master. That is just the truth. In as much you keep licking the ass of someone, you can never be meaningful to your master. So that is it. There's something I always say, that the Easterners are not united, because if the Easterners are united, by now they could have a serious position in government. Because I don't know why one of you are coming out to represent you in the national platform, and another person is there tracking that person down. Abba now.
Soludo, able governor of Anambra State, you can never change Anambra people's mind. You can never pollute Anambra youth to vote for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Anambra people, they have say. If they like Peter Obi, fine and good, let them go for Peter Obi. And I believe no youth born of Anambra who left Peter Obi alone. Me, I know, say Soludo, you don't plan how you go take re-election against Peter Obi. But let me tell you, 2023 is not 2027. Make sure that your plan you want to carry on how to rig against Peter Obi. What goes around comes around. Leave Anambra youth, let them cast their votes. Who they want to cast their vote for. They say Nigerian votes don't count. I believe 2027 will count. Peter Obi 2027. Let Anambra youth choose who they want to vote for.
A vote for Peter Obi, which is the NDC, is a wasted vote. Governor Soludo of Anambra State, 2026. Now I talk am. The same state that Peter Obi was their governor. Now the governor now they talk am now as me and you they talk. He say he's following progressive. Who is progressive? Which is APC. The funny thing, Governor Soludo is not a member of the APC. He's not a member of NDC. He's not a member of Labour, but an ABGA party is supporting APC. What are these governors not telling us? What are these governors not telling us? Because all of them are straight APC. All of them straight APC. Even the ones that are not APC in their state, the few governors, because we just have few governors that are not APC, they are still aligning with APC, which is the presidency. What is really going on? We need to ask all this question. Is there something that the presidency is doing for them that they are not telling their citizens of the states? Is it that the allocation is now times 10,000 times 100,000 that they are not telling us? Is it that they are not? I don't just understand, because for Soludo, Anambra State governor, to come out mention this thing, telling the Easterners not to waste their vote, because if they vote for Peter Obi, they are wasting their vote. May all of us think now.
On the 15th of June 2026, the Southeast governors and leaders back on Abakaliki Ebonyi State when endorse Tinubu for his re-election into office now call where we in 2027 presidential election. When why must it be in the Igbo when I fire the first bullet at their own? Obu no nyu na egburu onye isi ga-achi awo. Onicha mom na agona fa se na aya de n'ụlọ na aya de ụlọ. Mana ụmụnna dị baru ka na akatalova ada agbalova ọsọ. Anya ma mgbalu n'ugbo Southeast governors also. Anya ma mgbugwu nkwulu na also. You can take you can take the horse to the stream, but you can never force the horse to drink water. Or the impossible. I just believe when you just work on a boy. Na ala logun campaign, ne lilo ngu ne go ndi obodo. You are free to do that. Mana evon nke voting Tinubu, unu ncha na ebe na that of your family vote unu elu 3% of the total Igbo votes. And the con 2027, Obi kelele nke ka ya makwa. You understand? Even na-emegide anọdụ ka a case of imelu noodles advert. Ada emelu gari advert mana gari na-ele efe dị egwu. Ada emelu gari advert Peter Obi bụ gari. You understand? After na-enwere advert mana ọ na-ele efe na-adịrọ mma. You understand? So na ọ bụrụ nke izi ife a na-eme na Nnamdi Kanu bụ ndị Igbo ka ọ ga-abụ faje Kevin akpụ ya podcast mo interview ba kpụle ya n'ọnụ. Na akpụ ya avadi anya na anya. Before IPOB was proscribed, Igbo governors bụ ndị bụ ụzọ wee proscribe ya n'Enugu before federal government wee made the same thing. So anyị adịrọ surprise na ka unu si emie. Most of unu nwa onye dịka Dave Omai nke na Soludo gwọla ajụ bulu nnọọ Tinubu a na-elie na-afọ ọsụ anyị na-agba anyị ya ka ọgwụ Igbo mana anyị ama nle ya. Onye na-arọla ọgwụ Igbo aka ekwetara na ọ ga-ala ifere na ọgwụ ya ga-ana n'iyi. You understand? If no Soludo nwere any Anambra person now Soludo ga influence mu na etonyele Igbo because na feel na anyị na ekwu mana etu isi wee mia mboy you ga surprise Anambra maka isi surprise mmadụ amakwa maka ndị Ebonyi na Dave Omai enwekwa ike vee osiba so music vesie Anambra dey so mmadụ eto even nwa bụ Soludo mana iji degodo the whole lawmakers ikpo egodo ba na akpae. The average Anambra nwere mind of his own, man control nwa ya to the vote. O ga-eli ya ọnụ si egwu Nvidia 2027 election. Obi kelele nke. Kedu Peter Obi me? No the different from the rest. Kedu Peter Obi me o ji wee tabi omeji unu. Kedu ivo melu no ji wee tigbu eke ide mmiri. Unu na endorse Tinubu. Nọdị na Tinubu amakazi achị. 1 kg of gas kita 2,000 something. Mmadụ na afford nwe. Ebe ka fuel no. Ego subsidy when they save from subsidy. You know we vegigoli ya wee metala anyị. Insecurity anagonu. Na wakunja say vote Tinubu n'obodo abụrụgozi London. Ọrịa. On what basis unu ji elesi Tinubu for this second term? Renew hope. ebe ọ bụ na change vaweta togbulu anya atogbu. Renew Hope first tenure ka eji alụ ọrụ, second tenure bụzi ụlụ ka a na-alụ na ya, eji m Anambra steeti wee malụ. First tenure Soludo onwe ife okwu onwe ife ome anya na-asị na nwa Mgbafọ na-emebe nwa ozugbo ọ na-aba second tenure ozugbo ọba main market odechi ndị mmadụ ọnụ na-abịa onye ọbụla na-ebesa agwa ọ bụrụ na ọ bụ na anyị ma ọrụzi APC ka anyị ka nọkwa na Anambra apụga na Anambra kịta bụ APC na federal ọ karazi m mmadụ evi m ise n'anya tụnyere ụka Chukwu manụ APC ka mba waga mana Anambra ga-disappoint ya anyị abụrụ mma. Anambra na-eti nwa na-akwa aka n'ụlọ ị ga-adị surprise na even na be nna anyị na Isu Ọfịa ịma convince m ndị Isu Ọfịa because anyị nghọtazi ebe ị na-eme. Anyị nwasịrị ebubu, anyị nwasịrị ebu azikwu ndị nwa ka anyị na-esogbu, anyị na-esozi na ahụ ebe ị na-eme dozi anya nyekwu ala esi oti oso ana m ajụ na ahụ oso wee jee Abakaliki wee jee endorse Tinubu. Ọ bụrụ na ọ bụrụ onye dịka Peter Obi ala esi oti nwere ọnụ wetinu due to LP due to Labour Party a ewezi ka evotu wagazi aka alime mistake ka onye ọbụla ba ebe. That was if ala esi oti chance. Thank God na ala esi oti na onwe vindicate na onwe na ọ na-alụ ọlụ. Anyị nwekwa ike mee ya nwere option because governors bụ azụ boy president ka na-abụ emere etu abati EFCC chugbulu and then mana no matter etu ike si dị ọcha na enwelele obele nsị nwee ike ịbịa EFCC sort of Peter Obi bụ anyị na that EFCC ego and I mean most of them ji wee hate nya kedu ifunu ka ngwa unu ụmụnna bụ ahịa ịghọtago anyị ma ada agbala ụmụnna dị ọsọ arụ ka na katalụma ifu Peter Obi ka anyị na-eso ọ na-eje ọjọọ na ana Peter Obi sili na nkeva na-akpụ ya NDC apụta ọ bụ na ọ bụrụ maka ebe asịra maba pati ọzọ ọ banye CWO anyị esolie. You understand? Ife na-esho Peter Obi bụ pure organic love. Mwa ama nkwụsị nwe mmadụ ama nkwụsị nwe 2027 we will vote and our vote will count. Anyị nwa bụ ife ga-anọ anyị ga-protect vote anyị nke ifo unu ga-eko ịgwadogoro otu afọ now. Ọ gwana God no ka botu moyo mwako na ballot Angela one day two of vote. If you fear you die, if you know fear you go still die. I better speak the truth and allow the chips fall where it may. You got to go to for now. Ice, water.
Hi, welcome back. Why always Southeasterners elites? Why is it always them who don't have one voice with their self? Why are they always against their self? That is the question I want to ask. And if we talk now, a lot of them we start saying that they are being marginalized. As from now onward, I would like the Igbo youth to know that the reason why they are still suffering today under this nation is because of the bad leader that they were given, not by God. They were given by themselves. They give the bad leaders to themselves. And I know my reason for saying that they give the bad leaders to themselves. If you look at all this Soludo that people are blaming, or people is blaming today, I can tell you that it was you, the youth, who voted him in. If you had not voted Soludo, Soludo would not have won to be your governor there. And I can also tell you that Soludo is not someone who should be a governor, because a governor is not someone who should have pride in everything he is doing. If you look at his eye, I mean Soludo, you could see pride and ego in him. There was a time that something happened. I didn't know what happened, but we saw him on the screen, even though what he wanted to say then wasn't something that is part of, or Peter Obi is part of. He made sure he drew Obi into it, and he spoke about Obi on the TV there. I think it was that day that he was saying that if Obi could promise the people that he's only coming for 4 years, he's a liar. That is what he said. And this Soludo as a guy is someone who cannot see tomorrow, and how will you come out to say that he's telling lie? Because when someone who trusts in his own self come out to say something, people will believe. These people that are supporting Obi today, they are not supporting him not because he is very, very bad, or they are not supporting him not because he carries innocent fees. They are supporting him because they have seen the work and everything he has done. That is the reason why most of them are behind him. But the Southeasterners, those who are supposed to be his own power, they are the one weakening him today. Why are they weakening him? They are weakening him just because they think that all they're doing today will be like this, and all they are trying to gain today will continue becoming to them forever. That is why they keep on doing whatever things they are doing, and the only person who is left out in all this is only OT, because OT don't even have any plan or any other talk against any of his friends. I am not also talking about OT just because he know the talk, but because I know what OT2 is doing there. And why are all these guys always trying to betray their own brother? They have just been trespassing against this man just because they feel like this guy is younger than them and he cannot go there before them. I mean the Southeasterners, they are allies. And I am sorry for this. I want to say to the Igbos, to the good one, I am sorry to the good ones, but the bad ones, I am not sorry to you. You see, you yourself, with the way you are doing your thing, if every one of you don't calm down, with the way every one of you carries ego and every other things on your mind, there is no way you will be given a place of ruling in this nation. Because with how you are doing, you feel like you're better than some persons. That is the same thing this elite of you people are doing to their brothers there, because they feel like their brother is very, very small and he cannot go before them. And if you start saying that this guy cannot go before me, even though you know that this guy is buoyantly or strong than you, you say he cannot go before you, you will not go, because people don't have trust in you. It is only through people, it is only through someone that people have trust in, you yourself can go. It will be even possible that the only way even this Soludo that is doing or making noise today is to be president is only through this Obi, because once this power gets to their side, I think it will not live there again, like the way it happened in their governorship time, like where this Obi finished his governorship term and left power for this Soludo today that you are seeing. That is how everything is in life. And if you are reasoning that this your brother is very, very young to go before you, there is no way you will go. And I think this one should be a lesson to every Igbo who always carry egos for head. Although we are one, and I am just telling you all this to know, not every one of you, but few of you, and those one are those who are bringing insults to your name. The same thing applicable to every tribes in this nation. I'm just using one opportunity to let everyone know I'm using one stone to kill different birds, so that you guys won't continue like this in your region. Thank you.